Welcome back to Living 808. Bills, car repairs, more bills, they all add up.
Yes, they do. In today's Money Matters segment, we get some tips from Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union on how to achieve financial wellness. We are here at Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union. We're at their main branch in downtown Honolulu. We are chatting with Christy Valador today about financial wellness. Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Okay, before we get into it, can you explain to our viewers, what do you mean by financial wellness?
Sure. Financial wellness is being able to get to a point where you're secure with your finances. You're able to make decisions and make choices to enjoy life, but still have that underlying stability. So there's two parts. There's a financial education, which is knowing and understanding finances, but also critical is doing and being able to take what you know and then apply it to your life.
But Christy, making those choices are sometimes really hard.
Yes, a lot of times it's furthest from our mind, but what we can do is just take baby steps, just like you would for nutrition. You know, a lot of people will start by taking out fried food. So for financial wellness, it can be baby steps as well. So for me, I knew it was important to save money. I knew it was important to budget, but I wasn't doing it. So my first step was to save $1,000 emergency fund. And once I did, it felt really good, and I could move on to the next thing, which was budgeting. And so getting my husband involved and having him understand what we were doing, it really helped us.
Okay, thank you for sharing that story with us. So in addition to, creating that emergency fund and also creating a budget, what other advice do you have for our viewers on, kind of getting on that right path?
I think it's really important to assess your situation and know where are you now and where are you trying to go. And so there's many resources. If it's education that you seek, financial education, there's many resources online. One place to start is sleepwithhawaiiusa.com. We have interactive articles, worksheets and calculators, and even courses. So for my son, that's where he started. He did a course on financial education, so he learned about savings, he learned about borrowing, and that was his first step.
Yeah, that's great. And I like what you said about, it depends on where you are in life, because people who may be closer to retirement may have different goals, right? Whether, and then someone in their early 20s.
Yes, and so for people who already feel educated and now they want to actually start doing something, it can be as simple as setting up an automatic transfer to your savings account so you can start saving money, or coming into one of our branches and sitting down with someone and they can kind of help you along your path. And so for my cousin, that's where she started. She was in debt with credit cards and high interest rates, so she came in and sat down with someone and they were able to do a consolidation loan. So now she's saving money every month and she's putting aside that money now to buy a home. So it just depends where you are on your journey.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, any other last thoughts for our viewers?
Well, like you said, like physical fitness, financial wellness is a journey. And even though Financial Literacy Month is just April, it's really important that we commit to that every single day. And that's what we do here at Hawaii USA. It's part of our mission to improve our members' lives, and one way is through financial wellness for our membership and also our community.
Yeah, thank you so much. I also think it's important to educate our children, right, at an early age. We didn't have that growing up in schools, but now a lot of schools are incorporating that into the curriculum, which is brilliant.
Yes, and we can even be good stewards at home for our children.
Absolutely. Christy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And so important. It's crazy to think how many adults out there don't know how to balance a checkbook, or, they're just really bad with money.
Yeah.
So it's important to get educated and learn about whenever I use the words financial wellness, I'm like, financial wellness.
You're woosahing? I still write checks. I won't do an app for anything that deals with money.
Yeah,
I just
scary.
don't like it. No.
Yeah.
All right, more money, more problems just might be true. Making more money can mean more stress, according to a LinkedIn learning study released yesterday. Nearly 7 in 10 people making more than $200,000 or $2,000, that is, that's a lot of money.
$200,000.
Was it 200? $200,000, yes. A year report feeling stressed out at work. Less than half those making between $35K and $50K conveyed the same sentiment. About 40% of people making between $50,000 and $75,000 say their jobs are stressful. The median household income in the United States was $59,000 in 2017, according to federal statistics. Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
still,
right.
you know, I don't feel bad for people making over $200,000. Yeah.
That's when you need to visit
poor
somebody.
you.
That's when you need to visit somebody at Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union to help you with your money. Because if you're making that much money, you should have a little left over.
Yeah. Well, they're saying that their jobs are stressful,
Right. Yeah,
People who
I'm
make
sure.
that much are they're stressful, but yeah, hard to. I don't know.
But when you're making that much money, when you're not at work, should be a little less stressful, I think, if you're doing the right thing.
Even when you're making less, you can have the same amount of stress, right?
Why are we arguing about this? People with more money, yeah, okay. All right, I'll disagree with you.
I have no idea what we're disagreeing about. I thought we were agreeing.
Well, kind of, sort of, but agree to disagree, because I think people with more money shouldn't have that stress at all.
That's kind of what I was saying. I was being sarcastic when I said, well, poor you.
Okay.
I will fill you in during the commercial break. I was joking.
People pick peanut pan and peanut butter because that's the peanut butter people pick.
Close.
Something like that.
That was 8 out of 10. That was close.
After the break, I can't wait. Music from Taimani here in